Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie and this is my first ever YouTube video, so just bear with me. So recently my husband and I just went on vacation and we went to Iceland for 10 days. It was absolutely beautiful, super amazing. There are a few good things that I feel like you should know before going to Iceland. The first thing you should know is that you're probably going to need to rent a car when you're in Iceland. If you want to travel outside of Reykjavik, it's probably best to rent a car. They do tour buses, you can take a tour bus and stuff, but they are pretty expensive and you kind of have to run on their time. It's probably just better to rent a car yourself, and then you can, travel on your own time. You can, go wherever you want, whenever you want, and stuff like that. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Also, make sure you get gas in town before you leave town. There were several times my husband and I would drive down and you wouldn't see a gas station for a while. So it was kind of a good thing that we just filled up and stuff, because I would hate to be stranded in a country that I'm not really familiar with. That would be terrible. And another thing is that they do have a lot of like speed traps and stuff, and there's a lot of one-way bridges. I know that might sound kind of terrifying, but it's really not. Everyone is really polite when it comes to driving and everything, so it wasn't so bad. It is more expensive to rent an automatic transmission, but for somebody like my husband and I who don't know how to drive stick shifts, it was definitely worth it to us. So there's always that option as well. All right, and number two, being in Iceland is pretty expensive. It's definitely not uncommon to spend $20 to $30 per person pretty much anywhere you go. We actually went to Subway when we were in Iceland. I spent $50 on he and I to get 2 subs and 2 large drinks. And keep in mind, their large drinks are like America's medium size, which it's not bad, it's just $50. But I do have to say, the Subway in Iceland was so much better than any Subway I've had here in America. The food was absolutely amazing. Because of the prices, we pretty much lived off of their blueberry, skyr yogurt, and chocolate milk, which sounds like a super weird combination, but it was so good to us, which is so weird, but it's so yummy. Their t-shirts were about $30. Their hoodies were, upwards of $60. Which isn't too bad, but that's still a little pricey. And gasoline was about $5 per gallon, which is pretty expensive, but what can you do? You can pretty much use your debit or credit card at any place you go. That was never a problem for us. We never had to worry about cash or anything like that. Just make sure to call your bank and let them know that you are traveling and you will be in Iceland, so your card doesn't get blocked and you don't get stuck in Iceland, because that was seriously a huge fear of my husband and I's. Did I pronounce that right? That was definitely a big fear of mine and my husband's. And it never happened, because we made sure, triple checked to make sure that our cards were fine. So we had no problems with that at all, which was super nice. And number 3, the weather there is so unpredictable. One second it'll be raining, the next second it'll be snowing, the next second it'll be calm. It's absolutely crazy, but it's super neat to experience. There's really not much sunlight there. There really wasn't. My husband and I were there for 10 days, and for an entire week we did not see the sun at all. So it's definitely not uncommon for that to happen. One second it'll be windy, the next second it'll be rainy, the next second it'll be snowy. It's just so crazy. So make sure to pack for all different kinds of weather. All right, number 4. Outside of Reykjavik, the hotels are few and far between. So what we did was we went through Airbnb. We stayed in people's guest houses. Sometimes you can stay in them with other people or just you two. Sometimes the owner's there. It just kind of depends on the person. All of the Icelandic people are super friendly. They all speak English, so that definitely wasn't a problem. They definitely helped us a lot when we were there. In Reykjavik, we did stay in 2 different hotels, but when we were in the other cities, I don't know if it's a city, all the hotels there are pretty expensive, especially outside of Reykjavik. So it's definitely a lot nicer to stay in someone's guest house or home. Number 5. I keep messing up. Number 5. If you plan on going to the Blue Lagoon, please make sure to book your tickets weeks in advance. My husband and I, we waited 1 week to book the tickets, and they were pretty much sold out. So we had to take what we can get, and we were only able to go at night, which it was still really beautiful at night. I just wish we could see it during the day. The tickets are pretty expensive, but you can stay there all day. So if you like book in the morning, you get to stay there all day. Or if you get unlucky like my husband and I, you just kind of get there at night and you just stay there until they close. We only had about 2 hours, which is still plenty of time to be able to experience it and everything. I wish we got to see it during the day. It was still so worth it to even go at night. So even if you can go at night, I definitely recommend you going if you can. It's really worth it. We went to Iceland around December. We stayed there through New Year's, which was an amazing experience. And we were there to the beginning of January. In the wintertime, they only have a few hours of daylight. So it was almost like we were kind of rushed to see everything. But if you plan on visiting during the summertime, expect there to be a lot of daylight. Also, don't go to Iceland just to see the Northern Lights. When we were there for 10 days and we only seen the Northern Lights from the plane the day we arrived. My husband and I, we went out searching for them. We could never find them. They're so unpredictable. You never know when they're gonna happen. Dang, I keep messing up my words. My husband and I, we were pretty disappointed that we didn't get to see them from the ground, but we got to see them from the plane, which we told several Icelandic people about, and they thought that was absolutely amazing. So, I mean, we are very grateful that we were able to see them, even if it was just from the plane. I would definitely love to go back to Iceland. It was seriously so amazing and so worth it. I hope you enjoyed my video and hearing just a little bit about my experience in Iceland. If you liked listening to this video, please like this video and subscribe down below if you would like to hear more about traveling and different kinds of videos. I would really appreciate it. But I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!